Hey, it's Tony Robbins here. I'm thrilled to talk to you about something that has the power to transform your life completely. And let me tell you, I've worked with everyone from world leaders to CEOs to athletes at the top of their game. These individuals have reached the pinnacle of their fields and they all have one thing in common. And you know the one thing that separates the high achievers from everyone else? It's not just their skills or their connections. It's not their talent, their resources, or even their work ethic. Although those are all important. These elements certainly play a role, but they are not the defining factors. It's their mindset, the way they think about their abilities, their potential, and their future. You see, most people go through life with blinders on. They limit themselves without even realizing it. They think their potential is predetermined, that their talents are fixed, and that failure is the end of the road. This kind of thinking traps them in a cycle of mediocrity. But the truth is, your mindset is like a thermostat for your life. It regulates the level of success and happiness you can achieve. It sets the temperature for what you believe is possible. If you set it low, you'll never rise above mediocrity. But if you set it high, the sky's the limit. And if you want to achieve extraordinary results, you need to start by adjusting that thermostat. If you want to break through your limits and unlock your full potential, you need to change the way you think about challenges and setbacks. You need to master the growth mindset. This is the belief that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Because with a growth mindset, challenges become opportunities. You start to see obstacles as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Setbacks become setups for comebacks. Every failure is just a lesson in disguise, a chance to come back stronger and wiser, and limitations become springboards for massive growth. What once seemed impossible now becomes achievable. So, are you ready to break free from those limiting beliefs and unleash the power of the growth mindset? Imagine what you could achieve if you truly believed in your potential. Comment below. What's one mindset challenge you struggle with? Let's dive in. Share your thoughts and let's start a conversation that could change your life. Before we dive into the steps, let's quickly break down what a mindset actually is. Think of it as the operating system for your mind. It's a collection of beliefs, thoughts, and attitudes that shape how you see yourself, how you see the world, and ultimately, how you live your life. Now, there are two primary mindsets, fixed and growth. And understanding the difference between these two is absolutely crucial if you want to take control of your life and achieve your goals. So, let's break it down. A fixed mindset is characterized by the belief that your abilities are set in stone. You're either born intelligent, talented, or creative, or you're not. And because of this belief, people with a fixed mindset tend to avoid challenges, give up easily when things get tough, and see effort as a sign of weakness. Now let's be honest, we've all fallen into the trap of fixed mindset thinking at some point in our lives. Maybe you told yourself you weren't good at math, so you avoided challenging classes, or perhaps you gave up on learning a new language after struggling with the grammar. But here's the thing about the fixed mindset. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you believe you can improve, you stop trying. And when you stop trying, you never give yourself the opportunity to grow and develop your abilities. Think about it this way. Imagine a child learning to ride a bike. The first few attempts are going to be wobbly, they might even fall a few times. But with each attempt, they learn something new. They adjust their balance, they pedal a little harder, they get back on and try again. That's a growth mindset in action. Now imagine that same child with a fixed mindset. After falling off the bike a couple of times, they might start thinking, I'm just not good at this, or maybe I'm not cut out for riding bikes. And just like that, they give up before they even give themselves a chance to succeed. The growth mindset, on the other hand, is all about embracing challenges, persisting through setbacks, and seeing effort as the path to mastery. People with a growth mindset believe that their abilities are not fixed, but rather, they're like muscles that can be developed through dedication and hard work. And here's the key. When you adopt a growth mindset, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You're no longer limited by your perceived shortcomings, but rather you're empowered to learn, grow, and achieve things you never thought possible. Here's an example. Imagine two students failing a math test. One says, "I'm just bad at math." That's a fixed mindset. The other says, "I need to study differently next time." That's a growth mindset. See the difference? One is about giving up, the other is about finding a solution. Which mindset do you resonate with? Are you the student who throws in the towel, or are you the one who rolls up their sleeves and figures out a better way? Remember, your mindset is a choice. It's a decision you make every single day. So let me know in the comments, which mindset do you identify with more? And are you ready to start cultivating that growth mindset and unlock your true potential? Because in the next chapter, I'm going to share 5 powerful steps to help you do just that. Now let's get into the 5 powerful steps to rewire your mindset for success. And the first step is crucial. You must learn to reframe challenges as opportunities. You see, most people see challenges as threats. They see roadblocks, setbacks, and reasons to give up. But successful people, they see things differently. They see challenges as opportunities for growth. Think about it. When you encounter a challenge, you're presented with a choice. You can either let it defeat you, let it reinforce those limiting beliefs, or you can choose to see it as a chance to learn, to grow, to get stronger. Take Elon Musk, for example. He didn't let the fact that he didn't have a background in rocket science stop him from revolutionizing the space industry. He didn't know everything when he started, but he was hungry to learn. He devoured books, he surrounded himself with experts, and he wasn't afraid to experiment and make mistakes. Now let's talk about failure. It's a topic that many of us shy away from, but it's one of the most important subjects we can discuss. Failure is often seen as a negative experience, something to be avoided at all costs. But what if we could change our perspective on failure? What if we could see it as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block? Because let's be real, failure is a part of life. It's inevitable. No matter how hard we try, no matter how much we prepare, there will be times when things don't go as planned. And that's okay, it's not the end of the world. In fact, it's just the beginning of a new learning experience. It's going to happen to all of us at some point. Whether it's in our personal lives, our careers, or our relationships, we will face setbacks. But it's how we respond to these setbacks that truly defines us. Do we give up, or do we push forward? Do we let failure defeat us, or do we use it as a catalyst for growth? But here's the thing, failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it. Every failure is a lesson, a chance to learn and grow. It's an opportunity to reflect on what went wrong and how we can improve. It's a chance to build resilience and develop a growth mindset. In fact, the most successful people, they're the ones who have failed the most. They've faced countless setbacks and obstacles, but they've never given up. They've used their failures as stepping stones to reach their goals. They've learned from their mistakes and come back stronger each time. They're the ones who have learned to embrace failure as a learning tool. Think about Michael Jordan. He's a prime example of someone who turned failure into success. He's widely considered to be the greatest basketball player of all time. His achievements on the court are legendary, but his journey wasn't always smooth. But did you know that he was cut from his high school basketball team? Imagine the disappointment, the sense of failure. For many, that would have been the end of the road, but not for Michael. Now, most people would have let that experience crush their dreams, but not Michael. He saw it as a challenge, a call to action. He didn't let that failure define him. Instead, he used it as motivation to work harder, to improve his skills, and to prove everyone wrong. He used that failure as fuel to work harder, to improve his game, to prove everyone wrong. He spent countless hours practicing, honing his skills, and pushing himself to be the best. And it paid off. His dedication and perseverance turned that initial failure into a stepping stone for his future success. And that's the power of a growth mindset. It's the belief that our abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. It's about embracing failure as a natural part of the learning process. It allows you to see failure not as a reflection of your worth, but as valuable feedback. It's a chance to learn, to grow, and to become better. It's about understanding that failure is not a dead end, but a detour to success. It's an opportunity to learn, to adjust, and to come back stronger than ever before. So, the next time you face a setback, remember that it's not the end, it's just the beginning of a new journey. Embrace failure, learn from it, and use it as a tool to achieve your dreams. Now the next step is crucial, and it's all about your environment. You see, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about that for a second. If you're surrounded by negative, pessimistic people who are constantly doubting themselves and their abilities, guess what? That negativity is going to rub off on you. But if you surround yourself with positive, growth-minded individuals who are constantly challenging themselves, learning and growing, their energy will inspire you to do the same. So, be very intentional about who you allow into your inner circle. Find a mentor, someone who is a few steps ahead of you on the path you want to take. Follow inspiring people online, people who are doing amazing things in their fields. Join a mastermind group, a community of like-minded individuals who are all committed to growth and success. Now the next step is all about mastering your inner world. This is where the real magic happens. It's not just about what you do, but how you think and feel about yourself and your life. Your inner dialogue, the thoughts that run through your mind every day, have a profound impact on your overall well-being and success. Because let me tell you, your thoughts shape your reality. The way you perceive yourself and the world around you can either lift you up or bring you down. It's like planting seeds in a garden. The thoughts you nurture will grow and flourish. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," guess what? You'll believe it. This negative self-talk can become a self-fulfilling prophecy, holding you back from reaching your true potential. It's like putting up invisible barriers that prevent you from moving forward. But if you start to shift your internal dialogue, if you begin to challenge those negative thoughts and replace them with positive affirmations, you'll start to see a change. It's about reprogramming your mind to focus on the good, on your strengths, and on the possibilities that lie ahead. If you start to focus on the positive, on your strengths, on your potential, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. This isn't just about thinking happy thoughts, it's about creating a mindset that empowers you to take action and make your dreams a reality. You'll find that doors start to open, opportunities present themselves, and you'll have the confidence to seize them. It's a powerful shift that can transform your life in ways you never imagined. So how do you do this? It starts with gratitude. Gratitude is the foundation of a positive mindset. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your attention away from what's lacking and towards what's abundant in your life. Every single day, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you're grateful for. It doesn't have to be anything grand or extraordinary. It could be the simple pleasures that bring you joy and comfort. It could be something as simple as a sunny day, a delicious meal, or the warmth of a cozy blanket. These small moments of gratitude add up and create a sense of contentment and happiness, or a phone call with a loved one, a kind gesture from a friend, or the beauty of nature. When you start to notice and appreciate these moments, you'll find that there's so much to be grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, and it creates a foundation of positivity. It's like building a strong base for a house. With a solid foundation, everything else becomes more stable and secure, and it creates a foundation of positivity. This positive foundation supports you in all areas of your life, helping you to stay resilient and optimistic even in challenging times. And then, pay attention to your self-talk. The way you speak to yourself matters. Are you your own worst critic, or are you your biggest cheerleader? Are you constantly putting yourself down? Do you focus on your mistakes and shortcomings, magnifying them until they seem insurmountable? Are you focusing on your weaknesses? This kind of negative self-talk can be incredibly damaging, eroding your self-esteem and confidence over time. If so, it's time to flip the script. Start by recognizing these negative thoughts when they arise. Challenge them. Ask yourself if they're really true, or if they're just a product of fear and self-doubt. Start speaking to yourself with kindness, with compassion, with encouragement. You deserve it. Treat yourself as you would a dear friend, offering support and understanding. Over time, this positive self-talk will become second nature, and you'll start to see yourself in a whole new light. You know, I've spent decades working with people from all walks of life, from entrepreneurs to athletes, artists to educators. And let me tell you, the most extraordinary transformations always begin with a shift in mindset. It's not about some magic formula or overnight success. It's about embracing the power you have within to break free from limitations and unleash your true potential. And to illustrate this, I want to share a story of someone who embodies this principle. Someone who rose from incredibly challenging circumstances to become a global icon. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah's story is one of resilience, of turning pain into purpose. Born into poverty and facing unimaginable hardships, she could have easily succumbed to a mindset of limitation. But even as a young girl, Oprah possessed an unwavering belief in her own potential. She understood that her circumstances didn't define her future. Her mindset did. She embraced education as a pathway to empowerment, excelling in school and earning a full scholarship to college. This wasn't luck, it was her growth mindset in action. Oprah's journey wasn't without setbacks. She encountered discrimination and setbacks in her early broadcasting career, but instead of letting these experiences define her, she used them as fuel to grow stronger. She poured her heart and soul into her work, connecting with audiences on a deeply personal level. And in doing so, she discovered her voice, a voice that would go on to inspire millions around the world. Oprah's story is a testament to the transformative power of a growth mindset. She didn't let her circumstances define her, she leveraged them to fuel her growth. And that's the same power that resides within each and every one of you. Remember, your past doesn't have to equal your future. Look, we've covered a lot of ground today. We talked about the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. We explored the 5 powerful steps to shift your mindset from one of limitation to one of unlimited potential. And we witnessed the transformative power of a growth mindset through the inspiring journey of Oprah Winfrey. Now it's time to bring this all together. It's time for you to step into your power and unleash the incredible potential that lies dormant within you. Remember, your mindset is not fixed, it's a choice. Every single day, you have the power to choose how you approach challenges, how you interpret setbacks, and how you define your own potential. Will you choose to be limited by your past experiences, or will you choose to leverage them as fuel for growth? Will you allow fear and doubt to hold you back, or will you embrace courage and resilience as your guiding forces? You don't have to make a massive overnight transformation. True growth happens one step at a time, one challenge at a time, one empowering choice at a time. Start by picking just one of the 5 steps we discussed today and commit to implementing it in your life. Whether it's reframing your challenges as opportunities, embracing failure as a learning tool, or surrounding yourself with growth-minded individuals, take action and witness the incredible ripple effect it creates. The power to unlock your potential, to rewrite your story, to create the life you truly desire, it all resides within you. But it's up to you to take the first step. So, tell me, are you ready to unleash your inner power? Are you ready to step into the greatness that awaits you? Your time is now. If this video has inspired you to embrace a growth mindset and unlock your full potential, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more empowering content. Remember, the journey to mastery is ongoing. It's about constantly pushing your boundaries, embracing challenges, and never giving up on your dreams.